I've got a prophetic word based on a dream last night. And Colossians 2:8. See to it that no one takes you captive through hollow and deceptive philosophy, which depends on human tradition and the elemental spiritual forces of this world rather than on Christ. So some people have interpreted that to mean that there's actually demonic power behind a lot of these worldly ideas that exist out there. And it's the business world mainly what we're referring to. You know, they come up with all these motivational posters, and you think to yourself, oh, here's a motivational poster. This is totally harmless. The messages that are on these things are totally harmless. But when people follow those things instead of the Bible, they turn away from the Bible. Somebody said people are willing to believe in just about anything as long as it's not in the Bible. Colossians 2:8, see to it that no one takes you captive through philosophy and empty deception. This is the Amplified Bible. Pseudo-intellectual babble, according to the tradition and musings of mere men, following the elementary principles of this world, rather than following the truth, the teachings of Christ. So, you're going to find this in the business world to inspire go-getters in the world of self-help. And I'm not saying this stuff is anti-biblical, but when it becomes a replacement ideology for the Bible, that's idolatry. You're creating an idol of your own mind when you do that. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Play by the rules, but be ferocious. Business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming. Every problem is a gift. Without problems, we would not grow. You only have to do a few things right in your life so long as you don't do too many things wrong. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. There's no shortage of remarkable ideas. What's missing is the will to execute them. I owe my success to having listened respectfully to the very best advice and then going away and doing the exact opposite. I don't know the word quit. Either I never did or I have abolished it. Far and away, the best prize that life offers is the chance to work hard and work worth doing. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. Almost everything worthwhile carries with it some sort of risk, whether it's starting a new business, whether it's leaving home, whether it's getting married, or whether it's flying into space. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. The real test is not whether you avoid this failure, because you won't. It's whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it, whether you choose to persevere. Forget past mistakes, forget failures, forget everything except what you're going to do, and do it now. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Now, these things are hollow. Like, you can't base your soul on that. Okay, if you just allow, most of this is just pointing at perseverance, okay, which is against a really important business success principle, okay, because, the devil will attack your business and cause you to be distracted and discouraged, and, you need to keep push. Okay, keep on pushing. It's essentially what most of this stuff boils down to. Be creative, but keep on pushing. Keep on pushing, have perseverance to push, to succeed in business matters. But, you can't base your spirituality on that. You oftentimes hear this kind of stuff said at the Oscars. It's just so empty. It's wimpy. There's no spiritual substance underneath any of it. Colossians 2:8, see to it, Amplified Bible, see to it that no one takes you captive through philosophy and empty deception, pseudo-intellectual babble, according to the tradition and musings of mere men, according to the elementary principles of this world, rather than following the truth, the teachings of Christ. God bless you out there. This is John with WesleyGospel.com.